Welcome back, everyone, to Data Science for Everyone. Today we're going to be looking at candlestick plots with Plotly. Let's get started. In the previous episode, we had done some nice interactive plotting that was very useful to us to gather and kind of play around with the stock data itself. But one thing that we really like to do, particularly in finance, is to create up our candlestick plots. And candlestick plots themselves actually have a lot of use, okay? So let's go and get our basic imports in really quickly, and then we can kind of start talking about all of this. So first off, we want in here to do, let's, how do we want our data? So let's do something like import y finance as yf. Let's also do import uh, plotly, and we're going to do this with actual graph objects. And we'll say as go, so for our graph object. And then let's import pandas as PD. And from date time, import date time. Whoops. Line there. And that is not grid. This is graph. There we go. So first off is let's kind of talk a little bit about what a candlestick plot is. Okay, so candlestick plots basically are going to be used for financial descriptions. Okay, so we'll be able to have like the open, the close, the high, the low values all under this x coordinate. And again, this is going to be time. So again, we would have our graph, and this is time down here. Um, and it's going to be able to show us a great deal. So for example, we can even say where something is increasing or decreasing or anything else of that sort. So let's go on and maybe get some data. Okay, so let's do something like import. We don't actually need the imports. We already done those. So let's do df is equal to yf dot download. And let's do spy. Or maybe we'll do, you know what, let's do, yeah, this is going to be fine. We'll do, and so let's do start here, and we'll do something like 2019-01-01. And this will get our data here. Well, let's do df.head. We can take a look. And so notice here we have our data. We have open, high, low, close, adjusted close, and our volume. And again, we have this nice date index object here. So let's go on and actually do the first plot. And this is going to be nice and easy for us again. So figure is going to be something like go.figure here, and we want our data equal, and here we need a list object, okay? So first off, we need to actually say what we want of this, okay? So it's going to be go.candlestick, all right? And this is going to allow us to have our candlestick. And now we need our x-axis, okay? So x-axis here is going to be equal to df.index, because again, we want the date as our index. Then we want open is going to be our df open. Then we want close to be df close. And then we do also, we want our high df high. And we want our low as well, so df low. Now, notice here that we have everything. Make sure match up. There's a lot of stuff kind of going on in here, so make sure it's as clean as you feel like you can make it. And then finally, we'll do figure.show. Oops, and I notice here I probably had some silly mistake in here. So let's see what it didn't like here. It didn't like my data attribute. So let's see where we went wrong here. So it's probably in here. And if we just take a look here, so Notice here, we need to actually kind of clear this out. So I have this extra print, this extra bracket here, okay? It's supposed to be just a single list, okay? If we run this, notice now we have this nice interactive graphic here where we can kind of have this nice change of pace. We can change up how it looks up here. We can select areas. We can even use the lasso function and kind of go around them. And again, we have our nice information that we have in here. We have our open, high, low, close, as well as, if you notice here, there is an indicator. So you can see that there's this up and there's an up triangle next to the close if it is green, and then if it is a down triangle if it is blue. And these are just the standard colors of the green and blue, the green and the red for each of these. If we want to, we can actually go through and change up this coloring scheme as well. So I'm going to go on and I'm going to highlight all of this. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to take it down here real quick and let's put it here. And we want to go on and change the coloration. So the coloration change is actually going to be inside of this candlestick section here, okay? So we're going to put it right here. And the next is increasing what? Increasing line color. And so let's make this maybe blue. Okay, and then let's have the decreasing line color to be, let's make it yellow. And run it. And now you can see here, if I zoom in, let me zoom in again. So again, this is actually kind of hard to see. I probably should have picked a different color than yellow. You know what? Let's go in and just actually force it to be red as well, because it makes it easy to see. So as you can see here, now we see that the colors have changed, okay? And they are nice and clear. And you know what? I'm going to end this here. In the next episode, we're going to show you how to do a little bit more modernization. We'll put in some annotations and everything else in there. If you guys like this, please comment, subscribe, and hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.